fray. Starting right now. Here's your host, Alfredo Leon.
Thank you, Ella. And yeah, we're back. And we got another video about the big news happening in the NBA on Saturday as Anthony Davis got his wish. The New Orleans Pelicans will trade Davis to the Los Angeles Lakers for Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and 3 first-round picks, including a number 4 overall pick in the 2019 draft, as sources told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. The move pairs Davis in Los Angeles with fellow Clutch Sports Group client LeBron James. As Rich Paul, he's in charge of Clutch Sports and he's their agents. Pelicans Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations, David Griffin, may also not be done yet. Other teams have already begun expressing interest in acquiring the 4th overall pick from New Orleans, sources told Woj. New Orleans could potentially have control of the Lakers' draft picks until 2025. Along with the 4th pick in this year's draft, the Pelicans will also get a top 8 protected pick in 2021, becomes unprotected in 2022, an unprotected first rounder in 2024, and a right to swap picks in 2023 and 2025, according to ESPN's Tim Bontemps. Los Angeles is already without second-round picks in 2019 and 2021. Lakers are also shifting gears to their next move. Upcoming Charlotte Hornets free agent Kemba Walker is reportedly expected to be the franchise's top target after landing Davis. Davis requested a trade in January after letting the Pelicans know that he wouldn't re-sign with them. The Lakers were reportedly in constant negotiations to attempt to acquire the 6-time All-Star until the trade deadline, but couldn't get an agreement until now. One notable player not included in the blockbuster is Kyle Kuzma. His name was mentioned in talks earlier this year, but the Lakers were unwilling to move him. Now, the LA was unable to reach an agreement without trading Kuzma. But they were able to. They were able to reach an agreement without trading Kuzma, but reluctance from other franchises to include their own young stars may have kept them from landing Davis. The Boston Celtics refused to let Jason Tatum walk available in discussion with the Pelicans, according to the New York Times' Mark Stein. Davis averaged 25.9 points, 12 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and 2.4 blocks per game in his 7th season. Though it now looks as if he's headed to his preferred destination, Big Man won't immediately sign an extension with the Lakers and will still become a free agent next summer, Yahoo Sports' Chris Haynes reports. However, Davis still plans to sign a new contract with the Lakers when he's eligible for free agency in 2020, Wojnarowski reports. Of course, you can't talk about something that involves Lonzo Ball without his loudmouth big baller father, LeVar, having something to say. Here's what he said about the initial reaction to the trade.
My initial reaction, I just heard about it when I got here. See, I'm focusing on Melo right now. Melo at the Drew League. I'm coming to watch my son play. It's entertaining. I don't care about Zoe being traded or whatever. It's just about him being healthy, like I told him before. You know, everybody gets stuck on the fact, I say, oh, he ain't going nowhere. Okay, who cares? As long as he's happy playing, all my boys are being in the NBA. That's all we're worried about, playing.
LeVar also made a ridiculous statement, bold statement, about the AD trade involving Lonzo in typical LeVar fashion. He was asked about his reaction to the trade and more. Here it is.
But like I said, I guarantee, like I say again, it'll be the worst move the Lakers ever did in their life, and they'll never win another championship. Guaranteed.
I agree. Are they going to regret the trade?
They're going to regret it. I'm going to have fun with it. Because I told y'all it was crashing down. Now it completely crashed, but at least my son got off the boat before the thing exploded. I gave him a chance. You can rewind it and go back, and I said, if you get the 3 Ball brothers, you're going to survive this. You let them go, oh, it's going to be a cold day in hell. Trust and believe that.
Before, LeVar preferred Lonzo and all of his sons play with the Lakers only. However, since then, he has been more open about where Lonzo will play, and he doesn't care about where Lonzo plays despite him going to New Orleans. And he initially said before that when Lonzo was going to be traded, that he didn't want him there. And here's LeVar's thoughts.
I don't care where Lonzo plays. You know, like I said about it, I just want to be healthy. I want him to play. And it's better to go somewhere where you can just play and do your thing and be that guy instead of having all these question marks behind you. And once you don't believe in him, it's kind of hard to come back and be like, oh, we believe in him now, because now we don't know if you're true or not. You had the first chance to believe in him, and you didn't. So guess what? Time to go.
LeVar was also asked on whether LeBron and AD will win a championship together.
LeBron and AD win a championship together? No. They won't win. Guaranteed. LeBron is getting older. AD, if you look at this game, man, if you lock up two players, there's only going to be really two guys shooting the ball at the end. But if you can't handle the ball, you got to shoot free throws. Your body going to wear down. That's just what this game is about. As you get older, it's harder to do that. So the expectation, too, in L.A., it's a bit different. What I mean by that, AD, ain't nobody on you in New Orleans because ain't no red carpet out there. But I tell you what, in L.A., you can go from sugar to real quick.
This was a good trade for both sides, especially the Lakers, especially with knowing that LeBron is towards the end of his career. And AD, he said that he wanted out of the Pelicans because of the fact that he said he was going to re-sign with them. And he knew that they weren't really going anywhere. They only made 2 playoff appearances during his time there. And it made sense for him to go. And now he's with the Lakers, and he said he preferred signing. He would re-sign as a free agent, but he wants to test free agency. Despite that, I can understand why he would want to do that, just to be in case that it may not work out the way he hoped. But still, though, a good trade. But the Lakers and Pelicans got a lot in the deal. They got Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart and 3 first-round picks. They got a lot. Lakers give up a lot for him. This is probably the biggest trade since Carmelo Anthony when he was acquired by the New York Knicks from the Denver Nuggets in 2011. But at least in that deal, the Knicks got players besides Anthony. They got guys like Anthony Carter. They got Chauncey Billups and Ronaldo Balquet, and other guys in that trade. This one was just for one player. So this is probably mostly comparing to probably the trade with the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Boston Celtics in 2007 when the Celtics acquired Kevin Garnett. Now, that was mostly a trade for one player. They traded a lot of guys for them too. But the Lakers gave up a lot, but they were able to do it without getting a Kyle Kuzma. Originally, the deal at the deadline when Dell Demps was their New Orleans GM, they had to give up Kuzma. They were able to not have to give him up, which is a good sign. So at least having him to develop. And guys, guys knew what they were doing, and this was a good trade. Like I said, and Pelicans, they got a lot of young pieces. And now that they traded Davis, this ensures that they're going to get Zion Williamson. As if we didn't know that already. Now it's all pretty much like done deal because they got the first and the 4th pick. They're definitely going to take Zion first. That's obvious. The first 3 picks are pretty much set in stone. But it'll be interesting to see who they'll get with the 4th pick, though. See what they fit their needs. And now they'll have Lonzo and Drew Holiday together. I don't know how that's going to work out. But defensively, though, that's going to be a good matchup, like a good pairing together. And it's interesting to see how they would do. But they're not going to be good. But the Lakers now, as Woj said on SportsCenter, he said they're back in contention. This is for sure. I mean, Vegas knew before all this would go down that the Lakers would be the favorites to win the championship and not the Golden State Warriors. And now, after the getting Davis, the updated odds, I mean, the odds are not – the Warriors aren't even in the top 4. They're 5th, especially after the devastating injuries to Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson, as both of them likely won't be playing next season at all after their injuries in the NBA Finals. And the thing is now, the Lakers are the favorite, which is crazy to think after not even making the playoffs last year or just this past year. And now they're favorite. It's crazy, like one player can make a difference and now having Anthony Davis. But they got to figure out how they're going to fill out the rest of the roster. And it definitely going to take also pressure off LeBron as he's getting older. And this will help him with the wear and tear, and especially with the injury he had this past year with missing a lot of games, the most he ever had in his career. And that probably had a lot to do with playing a lot of minutes and all those years he was in the finals, 8 years in a row. And now he should be fresh to go. And now with Davis there, they should be able to have more time to rest LeBron and put more focus on Davis. And yeah, they're likely not done. I mean, there's a chance they could get Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if they will. A lot of reports say he's going to Clippers. Mike Greenberg on ESPN, Get Up, he's saying that Kyrie should go there, and he thinks he will. I don't think so. Kyrie Irving is not going to go there. I mean, he left LeBron in the first place. Why would he want to go back? I mean, basketball would make sense, but he's not going to do that. I mean, a lot of reports saying he'll go to the Brooklyn Nets. Obviously, KD's not going there. So who are they going to get? Maybe Kemba Walker? I mean, that'll definitely help them have a big three. And I mean, they're definitely not done in free agency. Obviously, they got to fill out the rest of their roster, but they're definitely going to be in contention to be the best one of the best teams in the league. I mean, especially now that the Warriors are likely they're not going to win a championship next year, most likely, with their two guys out for the whole year. Plus, with KD, Durant, he's probably going to end up leaving. Clay is going to stay, though, but not Durant. But with the Lakers, though, that's definitely a great move, and they're going to definitely play a big factor. And I mean, Ball and Ingram haven't necessarily lived up to their potential yet. I mean, they're still young, but they necessarily didn't really live up to the hype right away. And Josh Hart, he's mostly been a bench player. I mean, this is a good trade for the Pelicans because then they'll be able to develop more of a younger team and with a future. I mean, they'll be good, especially with Zion. If he lives up to the hype, he'll definitely be good. And the team will definitely be good Pelicans. But, I mean, LeVar Ball, man, what you got to say, man? He's got always something to say. He made a guarantee saying that the Lakers make the playoffs in their first with Lonzo. Like, Lonzo's going to take the Lakers to the playoffs in his first year. I mean, guess what? He didn't. So I don't agree with anything LeVar has said. He's just a yo-yo who just likes to talk, and he sounds like some dude that's desperate for attention. I mean, that's all he tries to do. I mean, LeVar he's got to just shut up and stay in your lane, as he said one time on Colin Coward, and that wasn't very good. But he needs to stay in his lane, and now this will definitely shut him up, and now you don't have to worry about him anymore. I mean, he was on First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Molly Karam and Max Cohen, but that's another thing. But now that Lonzo's gone, now probably the end of Ball in the family too. Peace. Ball in the family. Yo, I mean, this is crazy stuff right there. But, I mean, the Pelicans, though, I mean, Lonzo, he's got potential. And Ingram, I mean, people were comparing Ingram to be the next Durant. I mean, that's ridiculous right now, saying that. You can't do that to one of the greatest players of all time. But he's got potential, but the Lakers now means that they're going to win. They're win now mode. I mean, if they weren't already, I mean, they were. I mean, but last year they were great, fourth in the West until like LeBron's injuries and the rest from there. But the thing is now though, Davis is going to really help them, and he's going to really put them in a position to win a championship. As the West is definitely wide open, and now let's see like what he can do. I know he's had a lot of people were concerned. I mean, big concerns about him. About his injuries in his career, like hasn't played a 82-game season. He hasn't played all 82. But as long as he's healthy, the Lakers got a shot. I mean, not like LeBron, but I don't think they're done. Like I said, they'll definitely find another player in free agency. I don't know. But the thing is, though, there's a weird thing. If they acquired him like before July 30th, a month after, but they wouldn't be able to. They lose a little bit of cap space. But if they waited till the 30th, then they would have cap space. The problem with that. So free agency opens June 30th. July 1st, it wouldn't make sense to wait that long because all the big free agents will be gone by then. So I don't get why they would wait till the 30th. But, I mean, they're going to have them anyway. So, I mean, the difference, though, they'll probably end up maybe signing another player, but they'll have to really address their roster like accordingly because they don't have a bench. And with trading most of their like trade three away of their key players, and now they don't really have much of a roster. Other guys, free agents, like Raja Rado, some of the guys will be gone, so they really need to address their bench and see if they can't get another star, then they will have to do that. So, but still, good trade both sides. The Lakers gave out so much. I mean, they hold the Pelicans picks to 2025. Wow, but I don't think those picks are going to be good, especially if the Lakers end up being good for the next half decade or so. With Davis leading after LeBron's gone. And I don't think those picks are going to be that valuable, except for this year, though, because they won the lot. They were fourth in the lottery, and the Pelicans won the lottery. So, but we'll see what happens, though, and it'll be interesting to see if both teams can really take advantage of it. The Lakers will in the short term, but the Pelicans could be good in the long term. But LeBron, he got his boy, David Griffin traded him. Davis, I mean, those two, connection in Cleveland and everything with their championship in 2016 and everything. So, but still a good trade for both sides, and it should be interesting to see what happens with these two clubs and see how much the Lakers could do in free agency and what the Pelicans could do with the draft with that 4th pick wide open. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you are brand new. Subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.